Hello, 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 my wonderful, wonderful Goblin Court. I hope you are doing well. You can see me down here uh, having a check out of all of your lovely comments. And happy, happy Sunday. I hope you are having a wonderful day. It is incredibly sunny here in England, and I hate it. It is too hot. I want rain. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. So, to give you an idea of my plan for today, so I have already prepped this hat, and you maybe want also, I painted my nails for a wedding. I'm in the process of chipping it off. Should I use acetate? Not acetate, acetone? Probably. I am also trimming them because unfortunately one of my nails broke in an Uber. It was a whole thing. So yeah, we are oddly on this hand, all lovely and clean. Anyway, I've prepped this. So the reason I'm painting this particular hat is because I took it. So the reason there's been a lot of reposts lately, I went to Sweden. I don't like announcing when I go away. It's just a security thing. I've always been like this ever since social media became a big thing. It's just something like not my social media in general. So yeah, this hat got a little bit, I don't know if you can see it, but it's quite stained. I say quite, it's more stained than a plain hat should be. Now I grabbed this lovely one because I had intended to paint it, and then I was like, oh, I'll try and wear it before I paint it. And I had some raspberry cookies in my bag when I put my hat in it, and the raspberry went all over. So we're just gonna decorate it to hide that. I've also absolutely knackered the brim of the cap. So when I say that I've prepped this, I have given it a quick once over with some fabric cleaner and some water. It was out in the sun for about 15 minutes and it is bone dry. I have also put an old t-shirt inside, not t-shirt, old. Oh, hello, Sponge Case Squidge. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Sorry, I just saw the thing. Oh, that's so lovely. I'm going to see what that looks like in stream. Sorry, gang. This is absolutely me finding my actual stream like a weirdo and watching it back so I can see what that looks like, because that looks cute. Oh, thank you so much, Sponge. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I totally understand with corgis. No worries, Bucky. Lovely to see you. I hope you have a marvellous day with your gorgeous corgi. Sorry, I absolutely got distracted, which standard for me, to be honest. So, anyway, right, back to it. This is a grotty towel. We have since got new towels. So these are my, I keep calling them my grotty towels. They are my, I need to clean up something messy towels. They're the towels that I don't care about getting stained. And you can see, they're very threadbare. So I've scratched that up and put it inside to give it a little bit of structure to help when drawing on it. So we've got that, and it's what I'm holding. I have another one if it needs any more padding, but we should be okay. And I'm going to be using my acrylic markers for this, which I am so excited because I have never used acrylic markers on fabric. So we shall see how this goes. And as many of you have pointed out, I have some sketches. I had a couple of ideas. You can see from this, I got 2 ideas down, and that was kind of it. So my thought was either having it being frog themed like that, so like a little frog at the side, and then making the underside like the underside of a pond, so looking up, and then the top side down, looking down on like at the lily pads and the water. And then an alternative design is the wonderful Pidge, and just redrawing Pidge on a cap. So I am unsure as to which one I want to do. I'm not gonna lie, I am quite partial to the frogs. In particular this little guy here, but I am currently, I just want a little fatty on my hat. That's just what I think will be super duper fun. And I've got my MEEDEN markers, I've got my ENMY markers, I've also got my markers that I will not promote, even though they're quite nice to use, but a bit, yeah. Oh, it seems like people are, just looking back at the stream, people are very interested in a lovely chubby frog. So I think we'll do that, because I think that's going to be doing the most. I think with Pidge, it's just going to be, let me hold this. With Pidge, it will just be Pidge kind of here, I'm thinking. Whereas I think with the frog, having a little cute frog there, maybe some like leaves and stuff around it, and then that part being the pond. Sorry, I'm doing this weirdly. That part being the pond there. So I think that could be real fun. Let's do that. I'll do the frog rather than Pidge can watch, and we'll call, as Gamora put in the chat, we're going to call this frog Raspberry from all of the stains. So I'm just going to make sure that I can see my little designs. I'm going to try and move it so that you guys can see too. Let's quickly sketch out. I like that one the most, I think. Yeah. So, yes, the frog will be named Raspberry. I think it is marvellous. A wonderful name. Yes, I believe that Jade is TD Draws. You know what, I wrote it all on a post-it note and then I lost the post-it note. No, I didn't. I just didn't put it on my screen. TD Draws is Jade and Sponge is Sponge. And ooh, 5, is it isopods? 5 isopods. That sounds marvellous. I'm very jealous that you have rain. I would like to be where you are. That sounds lovely. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I'm hoping it's a lovely sort of calm one, but we'll see. I am sure I'll be proven very, very wrong. So, can you guys see what I'm doing? Not really. Right, maybe if I lift that up so it's higher for you, like closer to you, and I can actually see what I'm sketching. Oh, that's not a very circular circle, is it? Right, I want it to just be a little hexagonal bean. Do you know what would have been smart is if I had my eraser, my rubber ready. I did not. Apparently, in my hubris I thought, I don't need that. Right. Ooh. Sorry, my rubbers are on the other side of my table. So, isopods and a trench coat, that sounds wonderful. That 3 isopods, I don't even know, I'll have to look up what an isopod is afterwards. Hello, dragon fruit. It's so lovely to see you. I feel like you've been in loads of these streams, but like just quietly, but I'm possibly, very probably wrong. Right, we'll see how well this goes, trying to rub out pencil on a hat. It's going well, isn't it? Oh. Marvellous. Right. Let's see. Because I like the... I'm doing it slightly off camera, sorry. I have very poor upper body strength. Oh, we made the eye way too small. Like that. Do you know what? I'm not as good at this as I thought I was. Right, that I have. Yeah, that's a bit better. Get you there like that. And then just doing, this is why I don't really do the sketches on stream, because whilst I can colour and talk, the sketch part to me requires concentration, whereas colouring does not. I may also have to turn on my ring light because we've got some really harsh shadows at the moment, which sucks. I don't want harsh shadows. I want lovely, beautiful, even shadows. So you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think like that. We're actually going to be a bit more faithful to the colours on this one. Our lovely frog is going to have, they're going to be a lovely green frog. I'm hoping that shows up. It does not really. This is annoying. Yeah, dragon fruit. I know you're quite quiet, but you're lovely, and I love whenever you interact. I just, yeah, distinct name. I recognise it. Oh, woodlice. That's, I feel like 5 isopods and a trench coat is not actually enough to fill a trench coat. And if it is, I'm terrified, because that is mortifying. I need like a little... I'm still going to be here. I am just trying to figure out how to... I thought the sky would behave, and it did not. So I'm just going to pop on my little break screen. I will still be talking. But what is happening is I am trying to find the bloody shushin' fushin' cable, turning all of that on. So annoying. You think you set up your stream all fine, and then you start and you realise all the light is off. Right, let's try that. How do you look on camera? Really weird, because the light is now from behind. Let's not do that. Oh, right. Maybe over there. let's try a bit more like that. Oh, I don't know how I feel. No, I didn't set it to loop, did I? So it just disappeared. I'm a real smarty pants. Okay. This is going well, isn't it? Right. So I think this is slightly... it's very dramatic lighting. I don't know if that is helpful. Is that more or less helpful? Okay. Marvellous. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to... I don't think that works like that. Let's turn you off. So I'm just trying to figure out how to do it with the light. And the answer seems to be you can't. I wonder if I use this one. This is the truly thrilling part of the stream, I know. I know you guys are like, what else could I possibly do other than right. If I do it to bounce off the wall. Let's try it. That is better. That is much better. A bit more even. Right, that'll have to do. And then as soon as I lift it, makes no difference. Bugger it. Oh, hello Inkwell or Barb. Lovely to see you. I can see that Gamora is taking over Sponge's role of name curator. I think we are really happy that like, what? God, I lost my train of thought then. Sorry. Where was I? Who am I? What am I doing? I'm streaming, I'm drawing. What was I talking about? Frogs, yes, we'll call them raspberry. And maybe on the back I'll draw a little raspberry. Oh, no. I'll make the little tip bit here pink, like a raspberry colour, and then I'll do all the little circles. That'll be fun. Okay, so I'm going to do this real frog colours too, which is different. I'm thinking if we start off with maybe like G3, we use G13 as a highlight, and I quite like G4, G4 and G5. So G3, this lovely vibrant colour here, that one for a highlight, possibly, maybe a yellow, and then yeah, G4 and G5, and these are ENMY markers. So let's get cracking. I said G3, didn't I? Yes. So classic shake 'em up. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, 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 shake. Shake, shake, shake. I need a cottage in the woods surrounded. You know what, that is very fair. Right. Ugh. Can you see the cable? No, you cannot. Whoa. Right. So, let's see if this works. Oh, I'll do it. Right. I hope you can all see. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. I'll try and go over in in a black pen because the pencil, this is why I don't use normal pencil, because it comes through and I really don't like it. But that is my personal preference. I'm going to have to try and figure out how to rub out around the eyes and the foot actually. Maybe I should preempt. Trying to figure out how to do this in a way that I know I should be talking. I'm trying to figure out my plan of action. Right. Let me, because what I need to do is I need to erase around here, and this little bean just is not good enough. Hello, Wisp Draws. Lovely to see you. Forgive me if I'm wrong. I believe you are new to our wonderful stream. Hi, hi, hi. And Barb's having fun. Oh, I love seeing you all. Right, don't get distracted by the chat. We're gonna try and, oh, hello, erase some of these lines because it's not great. I don't like how they look. And at the end of the day, I am the one wearing this hat. Oh. Use pencil, the internet said. It'll be fine, the internet said. Liars. Next time, I'll just use one of my water-soluble, like erasable pencils, like coloured ones, because I don't like this part. This part is not my favourite. It is my least favourite. Gosh. We'll get there eventually, I promise. There we are. Right. There we go. Most of the line's gone. Can still see it, kind of. Right. Now, need to stuff it back in. Haha. There we go. And remove some of this. I was going to say detritus, but I don't think it actually is detritus. Poor detritus, getting a poor rap. Right. I'm just trying to... So I like trying to film from a different angle at the same time, so I can like make little social videos out of it. I think that holding it there, I just need to hold it there because then it's good in all versions. I'm going to make this side a little bit more appealing and pop that there. Oh, hello Ash, lovely to see you. Sorry, I've seen that the chat has gone a tad feral again. Just don't be rude. And you may continue being odd little guys. So yeah, let's. So for those who are unaware, August is my birthday month, and specifically August the 11th, so Tuesday. Now I have the day off work because I do not like working on my birthdays. I have never, in fact, worked. Well, no, that's a lie. I worked on my 21st birthday because my manager at the time I was temping denied my annual leave, even though no one else was off on that day. So I came into work miserable, and they asked me why. I told them it was my birthday, and they were like, why don't you ask for the day off? And I did. Yeah, that temp job was dreadful. I temped for that particular company a few times, and they were, one time was better than many of the previous ones, but they were pretty bad to work for. Blah blah, where are we? Anyway, yeah, so the 11th is my birthday, and I want to do a stream. Gamora, that's amazing. I love that. I also absolutely love Project. What was it? Project Hail Mary. Watched that fairly recently, and it's beautiful. Love that film. So I'm just trying to build up the colour a little bit, make it nice and even. Also, what I'm doing, I'm trying to get under the lip and failing rather spectacularly. Right, so I think that's a good base of green. It's a really fun green, like a matcha, like a vibrant matcha green. Now, I'm just going to have a look. Oh, my thing is not scrolling to the latest comments. So I'm thinking either G10 or G4. Now this is where I actually look at the colours very, very closely. Okay, G10 is a slightly darker version, but more vibrant version of G4. So I'm going to go and do G4. Fortunately, not G6. I'd love it to be G6, so I could say like a G6, but that is just not on the cards for me today. We're doing a lovely little shake. Make sure we've got it thorough. Radium Matcha. That is band name. Love that. That's so cool. That'd be a solid username. Radium Matcha. I don't know. I like that. I say I don't know, and then immediately I like that. Like that's neat. Right. Let's. Oh, you are darker. There we go. Right. I think you guys can see it still. Yeah? Cool. That's a good shadow colour, actually. I'm going to have to do a lovely, like... Oh! Forest moth creature. Oh, I feel like are you... Oh, I'm terrible with remembering names. I think I know who you are. Very, very cute. Shoop, 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 shoop. I was looking at something and then got distracted. It was Forest Moth Creature. He's just saying hi. I do. Ash, Nature Lover, yes! That's exactly who I was thinking. Ash. It's like, I know you said you were changing it. Oh, oh well. So. Sorry, I just checked my sketch and realised that I've possibly likely messed this up, but that's okay. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. This is very different. I can also feel my arm beginning to cramp up, which is quite interesting. Yeah. I think I should do like little yellow spots. What do you guys think? Right, I'm popping it down to put the lid back on. Try and make sure I put all the things. Oh, sorry that you're disappearing, Raymond. I hope you're feeling better soon. Yeah, I'm thinking like some good yellow spots. But like they need to be, I'm thinking like Y5 here could be really nice. So, by the way, my ENMY markers are on the floor. I'd love to say that it's for a really solid reason. It's not. It's because I don't have any space anywhere to put them. So they are on the floor. Okay, let's go. Oh, also, I think I should make the eyes yellow. Right? Like yellow eyes, I think would work really well. If we're doing yellow spots, match it with the yellow eyes. Right. Shake, 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 shake. Off we go. That's such a pretty yellow. Right, can you guys see it? I say immediately stopping so that you can't see it. Teddy boys, yeah, absolutely. Hard yes on that one. Oh, there we go. Maybe a bit of around there. This is going to end up looking like the Hypnotoad. I hope it doesn't, because, you know, IP infringement and all that. So I'm just doing some, like, I'm going to call it Lello, little yellow dots. It's so interesting seeing how differently these markers work on fabric, because some of that isn't really showing up. So I'm going to try and use my MEEDEN markers, which also require a shake. Oh, that sounds incredible. Yeah, I am up to date with the chat. Cool. Right. Ugh. Trying to do this single-handedly is really hard. That's more of a cold yellow. Yeah, just, I don't know, it's interesting to me how some, it just gets absorbed really quickly. Whereas on paper, very, very different. Oh, right. So that was like the mids for that. Then let's try the much darker. Yeah, having markers on the floor or bed makes sense. Hello, ladybird or bird lady. Hello, bird lady. I'm sorry, I misread your username. Amaze, amaze, amaze. Right. Ooh. Let's give it. Oh, can you guys see too? So I'm thinking like here should be quite dark. Like around the bum. Yeah. Do you know what this reminds me of? Like painting with acrylic markers on a hat. It reminds me of alcohol markers, because you can't really go over the top with a darker, like with a lighter colour to make the darker one. I'm sure with like real paint you would, but it's interesting. And then at some point I'm going to have to outline it, and that's going to be scary. And I'm just wondering, maybe if I do it in like, I want to try like a yellowy, like this. Oh, you guys can't really see it. Oh, bird lady, that sounds incredible. That's so cool. Right. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to add like just a little shadow to the eye, and also under where I think that needs to go rounder, like looking at it. Yeah. So it's very subtle for me. It might dry less subtle, but right now very, very subtle, which sucks. I don't want subtlety. Although I guess if I really didn't want subtlety, what I would have done was do this in a very different colour. Like raspberry colour. Too late now. I mean, I did bring it up at the start and then decided against it, but still. Oh, hello, Teddy Boys, joining the landscape stream. So the reason that I've pinned my comment on that is that a lot of the conversation that happens is in the landscape stream, but I don't want people to feel like, you know, you have to, you don't. But if you want to be part of the weird little goblin conversation, that is usually where it is. It's why I've got this chat on the screen as well, so you can kind of see. More focal. Raspberry hat. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm gonna make these like little nubbins, like a good raspberry pink. I think that'll be really, really nice. Let's. Sorry, I'm having a think. I'll do my think up here. Having a think. Think. I'm just thinking about the eyes. I think it should be brown, but like a dark brown, which fortunately I have. So let's. Oh. Maybe if I make it like. Do you know what I should have done? I should have done the eyes over there, so it's like the derpiest of frogs. This may be a lesson in quitting whilst you're ahead. Interesting, because I can see the colour bleeding out. That's fascinating. I might have to go over this in embroidery thread, which I will not be doing on stream, because that is not going to be entertaining, hearing me repeatedly stab myself. Okay, so whilst I have a think about how to outline that, let's do the cap. Now, I think the best thing to do is start on the top bit. Sorry, I'm squishing it down because it is a thingy one. Okay, sorry, I'm having ideas, and this is not helpful when it's like, Pleasure Nerd stays quiet until she has an idea. Right, if I use this one, which is a similar colour but not the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a lily pad that you sat on. I might do like a little flower in the background, and I'll do another lily pad here and a lily pad like here. I think that's going to be really fun. Teddy boys, I reassure you, I am not. I have definitely accidentally got myself. I remember I made a incredible embroidery project for a friend when I went to visit her in Denmark, and she like right towards the end, I was doing a whole load of like white on it, and I managed to prick myself, and like there was a section where it was just the white thread was not white, and I didn't notice, which was, I don't know, funny to me to be like, I love you so much that I made something with my blood, sweat and tears. Right, so we're gonna do like that. That'll do. I wish I had more than two hands. I want to get into knitting and crochet, but you can't do that if you're like painting and drawing and stuff, which sucks. Because I want to knit myself like jumpers and cool things, because there are so many fun designs. I think it needs to be a bit bigger, like that. Yeah. Hello, cutie. You're adorable. My cute little raspberry. We'll give them cute little raspberry pink cheeks. Ah! That's going to be adorable. Yes, steady boys. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that the dyeing of the feathers goes well. I do really like this frog now. I am very partial to them. This is very fun. Where did the lid go? Where did the lid go? Where did the lid go? There, I'm an idiot. Right. One moment. Right, I'll do blue first and then I'll go over, or do I outline? If I outline now, then I can do the blue around it, and then it can, if I overlap, idea, done. I'm okay. Sanity has been restored. It's not really. Let's go like that. But and the sound effects are necessary before anyone gets weird about it. These will just look like Pac-Man. Oh, I bet Rocky must be very fun to draw. He's very, yeah, wonderfully angular. Can you guys see? I think you can. Right, I'm going to push this back a bit so you can... So it's a bit more centered. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to draw on my birthday stream. Because it feels very indulgent to be like, it's my birthday, jump on the stream. But unfortunately, I'm going to be on my... I say unfortunately. I'm going to be on my Todd for most of my birthday because my husband is working, which is okay. It might possibly be that a friend comes by, but I don't really mind. And then like that, yeah. And then we just colour it in, and I... Thank you, Teddy Boys. I'm glad that the sound effects are appreciated. It's the way that you make sure that the lines are perfect. They're going... Because otherwise it could all go wrong because you didn't make the noise. A hat on a hat. Oops. Oh well. The oops, I just went over the edge a bit. Right. 10. This is really cute, gang. I'm in court. Oh, look at that. I do feel dangerously close to my wrist doing this, though. Yeah, because I said that, apparently my coordination was like, it'll be really funny if you just mess that up and draw on your wrist a little bit. And then... So something that was really interesting. So I went to a wedding, like an international wedding. International. The person whose wedding it was is Swedish. Unsurprisingly, they got married in Sweden. It was lovely. It was a beautiful wedding. Turns out that wedding cake is a UK tradition, and I did not realise that other countries and cultures do not have wedding cake. So I was like, oh, there's no cake? Oh, okay, it's just a party with like food. And it was delicious. Goblin Gang, yes. Okay, everyone on stream is part of the Goblin Gang, and I shall have to draw some goblins looking totally intimidating in a gang. Because you're not intimidating, you're beautiful and gorgeous and lovely. Yes, I need B2. Right, to explain what I'm doing. We're now in the water section. So I'm thinking like these gorgeous colours here for the gradient would be perfect. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. But I just, I want to, share it with you guys because it's been very fun. I feel very attached. Oh, Teddy boys, I hope that your doctor's appointment goes well. I know exactly how that feels. Medical anxiety is real. I was going to swear then, but it should be all right. Oh, so lovely seeing you 5 isopods. Have a marvellous... I've realised I'm busy trying to grab some things, but have a marvellous day. It's been so lovely having you along. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, evening, morning. I hope you have a lovely day at work. And on pizza, hello. Lovely to see you. I am currently in the process of grabbing some pens, so I will be right back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, whew, I have grabbed 6 pens because I don't want to miss that. But yeah, have a great day. I hope you have fun. And by fun, I mean I hope work is not tedious. Ugh. Shake, 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 shake. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to start light and go darker because I'm thinking lighter. This is without a reference, but I think lighter around the edges to signify that it's light. Oh, blood tests. Blood tests. I have to talk, so I have to tell them to not. I have to tell them to talk to me to do anything with injections because I've realised if I talk, I don't notice the joys of ADHD. But when I talk, I can't feel as much because I'm so focused on talking. When I was very little, we had our vaccinations and my mum, basically I had forgotten to bring the consent form into school. So my mum had to come back from work and hand it to to the teachers. I got a lot of trouble for that. And so I was the very last person at my school to get the vaccinations. And sorry, I keep giggling because I remember this really clearly. What happened was we were in the room and I passed my class and loads of people were crying and saying how much it hurt and being very dramatic. And I went in and the lady talked to me and asked how I was doing and asked what had happened and why I wasn't there with the rest of the class. And as I was telling her, she injected me. I did not notice. And she was like, nope, you're fine, you can go now. And I was like, but what about the jab? What about the injection? And she was like, nope, you're fine. So yeah, definitely talking to them about it. I also have the implant contraceptive. Sorry if that's a bit TMI. But whenever that's changed or adjusted in any way. I have to not look at it because it makes it more painful when I do that. And I have to ask them to talk to me like about anything. It could be their interests. It could be it's really, I've been like, here's some gossip about my work. Like, I just need to distract because otherwise this is not going to go well for me. So you have a bodily reaction. That, to be fair, I think that's called a vagal response. So it's your vagal nerve, I believe, that causes you to pass out because it's trying to get you to calm down really quickly, which is really cool. I think it can also cause you to like poop yourself, but it's a really cool thing. Yes, yes, Teddy, you got it. Sorry, I'm gonna show that up so everyone can see it. Yeah. Oh no, that one. Yeah. I just like, I know it sounds like you're a bit embarrassed about it. I think it's cool that your body is like, we are so stressed. The best way to do this, to sort this out, is to do a hard reboot. We're going to shut all the processes down. Like, any non-essential processes are getting shut down, and we are... Daddy doesn't sound as funny, but like, yeah. I think it's neat that the body kind of does that. I had a fainting episode when watching Private Ryan at school, and was told that by people in my class that I was being dramatic and doing it for attention. But what I thought had happened, so it was because I had very low blood sugar. I am not diabetic, but it was about 11 and I had basically I just hadn't eaten anything. So, and then we watched something that would have made me feel queasy anyway. I remember saying to my friend, like, I don't feel very well. I'm just going to put my head on my arm and try and fall asleep for this. And she was like, yeah, okay. And then I woke up on the floor at the end of class, leaning against a wall. It was very confusing. And was being asked what I had eaten that day. So yeah, good fun. Oh, I'm glad that talking about it makes you feel less anxious. It's a really normal, like, response to something stressful. And bloods is stressful. I remember, so every so often I feel really faint. It's happening a lot at the moment. And I used to think it was dehydration, because it probably was once upon a time dehydration. But now I'm a bit older and like I'm a bit more hydrated than I was as a teenager. I still get them. Like I remember I was at the gym quite a few times. This was many moons ago. I've not been to the gym for a while. Really should go back. But yeah, basically when I was squatting, like back squats and front squats, I'd start to feel really, really faint. Even like body weight squats, I'd start feeling really, really faint. And according to the trainer, I would lose all the colour in my face. So still don't know what's going on with that. Part of the reason I stopped going, to be honest, because it's not fun. Yeah, you guys can see that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's probably a blood. So I have, this is weirdly, no one needs to know this about me, but there are 11 of you. So you're in on the club. I do not get dizzy when I stand up. It's mostly when I'm sitting. And like doing things. So felt dizzy a lot in the last week when I was abroad, but I think that was stress. But fun fact about me is that when I do my blood pressure, they cannot get a really steady reading because it goes from too high to too low within like 2 measurements. I once had a doctor measure my blood pressure 5 times in a row to the point where I had a bruise on my arm from the machine. And I kept being told to calm down. And I was like, I am actively trying, but as soon as it pinches, my brain starts panicking. Gamora, that sounds great. Hi, Dad. Dad, aren't you at Grandad's? I only got back from holiday not that long ago, Dad. Whimsy wizard. Yeah. Ah, you're walking the dog. Okay. Not that I won't draw him. I've just been practicing drawing other animals so I can draw them properly. So for people who are new to my channel, this is my dad. And the one he's talking about is his pet dog, Finley. He's very, very cute. He is the most romantic dog I have ever met. And I love him and my dad and my mum so much. But yeah, they're seeing my grandfather, which is great. I've only just come back from being abroad and it's really taken a lot out of me. But not Nathaniel. Sorry, my brother. Okay. As in you're not with my brother, or you are... I'm having a very strange conversation that probably should be off stream with a parent. But so what I'm trying to do is make like cool darker patches, but I'm gonna have to go over this again with the pen. This is turning out really nice. I'm really happy with how this is working out. Oh. No, I love my brother too. Oh, don't tell him I did that. I love him very much. He just doesn't respond to my texts or voice messages, and then forgets to turn up to my birthday and my anniversary. No, he can turn up for the anniversary party. But anyway, I love him. What's it worth? I'll do a drawing of Finley. Chat, I'm really sorry this has now just turned into me chatting with my dad. Oh, don't say that again, Laura. Finley is, I want to call him a cognac, but that's not his name. He is a Torniac, which is like a Eastern European herding breed. He is a gorgeous, gorgeous dog, but also genuinely the most dramatic dog and like human I've ever met. He is an utter sweetheart. I like that. We'll have to do outlines. Sorry. Oh, sleep well, Teddy. I hope you have a great evening or night, and I hope the bloodletting, I hope it goes well with the vampire. Think of it as like silly things. So a way that my dad has helped me with like medical stuff is by calling a phlebotomist a vampire. Just makes it more amusing. So good luck with the vampire. I'm sure it will go well. And thank you for joining. It was so lovely seeing you. Do you know what's ridiculous? My hand is getting kind of hot whenever I hold the whenever I hold the thingy. What's it called? A towel. Oh, can I fill this in a way that means that I can make him derpy? Oh, this is bad for everyone but me. Gonna have the derpiest frog. Yeah. Right. Phlebotomist, yeah. Phlebotomists are nurses and doctors who take blood or draw blood. Taking it just implies that they grab it and go. Which, I don't know, feels kind of funny too. Might have to fix that later. Are people who spit. Did you take a photo of it, Gamora? Because that's something that I've started to do. When I really like a sketch, I'll take a photo of it before I draw it. Not before I draw it, before I finish it. I really like this. I need to do like a little, I think like a pink flower in the background. Like around there. That's so cute. Fortunately it's hot, so it's drying really quickly. And then we'll do the underside. Which is going to be interesting, because what I want to do is I want to do the reverse of this. So I want to do this, but the reverse and in dark colours, so it's like looking up. Ah! Sorry, something fell. Introduce. Like introduce. I like that. Oh, so the community, if you're subscribed for a day, it should appear on my channel and you should be able to click to it. Not that that is helpful at the moment. But if you go to my, if you go to my channel, there should be like a spot that you can click on. Sorry, I'm just trying to pick a colour. There we go. Okay, that one and that one. So, BG6 and where's CG? Oh no, that's definitely the wrong one. Oh, I was right. Okay, so we've got G11, BG6, and I need C9. I know you've been subscribed. So yeah, you should, when you go to my you go to my YouTube channel, on the page there should be like different options. There should be one called community. There's only 9 of you, so I should be able to do this by sharing my screen. Dad, you ignore the subscription. You're already subscribed. Anyway, right. So what I'm going to do is share my screen. Oh, we will do this one. So I'm on my own account. I do actually watch things on here. So if we go to view my channel, there should be something like there. So if I go to so Scott will have a community tab. So you get subscribed, you can join memberships, and then there should be a community tab. And then when you click on community, you should be able to, oh, Lux! You should, inadvertent sort of cameo, you should be able to add an image and this, and you should be able to do this on your mobile phone too. I hope that is helpful. Anyway, back to the stream. I forgot to pause on my second thing. Right, so I'm going to try and draw the outline. We'll do it with this colour, which is that one there. Oh, actually, I'm an idiot. No, I'm not. I'm a goober. Oh, say it that way. Right. So so we start there and we finish like here. And that should help there. And then on this side, I'll do it so you guys can see kind of roughly what I'm doing. So just colouring along the brim so that I can see where I need to go. Oh, I think that's it. Just got 2 that I need to mimic. I did have a subscription with Private Eye. Very kindly gifted to me by your wonderful self, Dad. And also Mum. Right. So, this is all going to be in shadow, which is a pain. So we're starting kind of there, finishing here, kind of dips into there, doesn't it? And then it goes up like that. And then, oh, welcome back. No need to apologise. You're allowed to not be here. It's not mandatory. I greatly appreciate whenever you guys want to hang out. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm just doing like an underside version. So the top side is like if you're looking at the little frog on his little thing, and then the bottom is going to be what it would be looking up. And hopefully that won't be really distracting for me as I wear this. Something I do want to say as well is that because an incident happened when I was at the, I want to say at the wedding because it wasn't, but sort of around the wedding, where someone I know got quite upset. And like, they were panicking. I understand entirely. I do not hold it against the person, but basically they just left the situation. They kind of pieced out. It did seem a little bit initially like a storm off, but really they were just getting some air to make sure that they didn't say something that they would regret. And I think that that is sensible. I think the best thing for you to do if you are upset about something is to, and you can feel yourself getting worse and worse, is to remove yourself from that situation and to get your bearings, ground yourself, and then come back at it once you're feeling less stressed, less overwhelmed. Because, you know, you might say something that you can't take back. So I will always be for people removing themselves from things that could upset them. No worries. I like that. Yeah, that does actually look like the underside like it's... I thought I might need to go darker, but I don't think I do. I do need to make the actual bit dark, so I think maybe like a B3 or B1. Let's try and find B1. Right. What I really, really want is like... And I know that evenhue do it, but I've had... Not with their latest ones, but I'm not super keen on their acrylic markers. I shall... shoot. Oh well. I shall have to try them again, but the ones that I had before felt very white label-y. So, but I am trying to refrain from buying any new art supplies until I have moved house. Gosh, that's a gorgeous blue, isn't it? I'm worried I'm running out. So I've used this blue a fair amount actually. But I do like doing these streams. Ooh, gosh, yeah. So chat is quiet, but that's okay. Oh, don't you dare. I think people, the thing is, I think people are listening, which I understand. We can always claim that I am just underrated and not that I am massively, I am bad at doing the whole streaming thing. I think partially, not to deflect blame, I think partially it's because art is quite a difficult thing to stream because it's a gradual process, so you don't get that instant gratification. For me, because I have to focus, it means I talk less, which is also like basically that unless you're doing something big and dramatic, I think it's quite hard to be really entertaining and do art. Like, you're either not doing your best and like talking a lot, or you are like doing something like the art itself is very dramatic, which is fine. I just can't do that because there are going to be points where I get really quiet. Also, I'm never sure what to talk about. I just kind of jump on and hope for the best. Thank you, Dad. But I think, yeah, as oh, that's okay, Gamora. It's been lovely having you around. I hope that you have a wonderful evening, and thank you for being the keeper of the names. Ooh, that sounds fun. Let us know how that goes. I've got a friend who took a play to the Edinburgh Fringe and apparently did quite well. I was very, very proud of her. This part is just going to be me steadily colouring in the underside of this cap. People say that they want to watch unedited footage of an art process. No, they don't. Because this part is not crazy interesting. So, like, if I wasn't talking to you guys, what I would be doing is I'd be listening to an audiobook or some music and bopping away. At the moment, I am re-listening to The Truth by Terry Pratchett. Oh, welcome back, bird lady. Oh, Milo's gone. We've got a lovely turnstile of people. That sounds wonderful. And that also sounds wonderful, Raymond. Yes, listening to Rush, Dad. Sorry, just trying to make sure. I would apologise for how poorly lit this is, but the weather just hasn't been behaving lately. It's been too hot. We went to Sweden and the weather was between 20 and 25, and I forgot what it was like to just function at normal summer weathers. It was so lovely. Okay, so we've got that kind of base colour down. What I want to do is I just want to darken it up a little bit. Especially these areas where it's a bit streaky. I think something where there's a large area like this probably should be done using like acrylic paint instead of acrylic markers, because I think it's just harder. You end up using quite a lot of the paint when I would rather just, you know, splooge it out and have because yeah, this feels sort of more for like delicate or more handwriting-y things, whereas doing a large span is kind of hard. But I'm really liking how it's turning out. I think I'm also very impatient. I think I need to be slower with my brush strokes. or pen strokes, but I am not really that patient. There we go. That looks like the underside. Where is the lid? There it is. So what I'm also going to do is just put like a light colour around the edge. So like with a photo taken from underneath, you can see. I might have to do some finagling, like the finicky bits off camera, because at the moment I'm trying to do this in a way that you can see, and that doesn't always mean that it's the best way for me to do it, which is unfortunately an issue with a lot of art process things, is that you're having to work around the camera rather than the camera working around you, because it's just me having a fun time. Right, and then along this bit, shoop, 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 shoop. Right, here we go. I hope you guys can see it. If not, sorry. Walking 10 kilometers, sorry, 10,000 steps. 10,000 steps. Was it 10,000 steps or 10 kilometers, Raymond? Both are impressive. Because I walked a lot for like around Stockholm, and my feet were in absolute agony because I have flat feet, and on top of that I didn't really have a lot of time to decompress, so I was very much socialed out. So I'm just trying to get those little finicky bits. What I might have to do is, yeah, after stream, play around and do some of the finicky bits there. "10,000 steps is still impressive." Sorry, yeah, I keep pulling it out of frame, and I am sorry for that. As you can see, this is why it takes me forever to do normal videos, like long form. Actually, on that note about long form, segue myself, I am planning to do more. I know I keep saying that every bloody stream, but I have a little bit more mental capacity at the moment. So I'm thinking about sort of doing how to draws of like different parts of the face. So like nose, eyes, etc. And like what I think about. I am actually doing a lot of like reading on workshops and how to run them and set them up and stuff, because I want to be clear and concise, and I am not a very concise person when it comes to talking, as you might be able to tell. Oh, 10 to 25, that's Dad, that's a lot. I know you did a lot with that, but it's a lot of walking. Okay, so we've got sort of that there, and then that kind of flat on, and then the underside. I like that a lot. Oh, puppies, that's going to be really fun. Right, I'm just wondering, I'm going to try and go over the eye here and hopefully clean it up a little bit. Keep doing this too far away. Right, I think what I'm going to do, because I think I've accidentally bumped that, so I'm going to move you guys closer and see if that helps. Ooh, hello, hello A113Q7K. Lovely to see you. Okay, let's see if the yellow will. I don't think the yellow is going to poke through as much as I would like it to. Ah, that's why it's looking weird. Sorry, there's brown on the tip of this yellow pen. Hopefully that will help. We'll add some yellow dots to our lovely raspberry. It's not, sorry, the cap isn't going down. There we go. Right, so a good raspberry pink. I'm thinking that one there, or possibly that one. Let's have a look at them side by side. I like the darker one, so 339. Here we go. So I'm just going to do the little top here. I can do it like it's a little raspberry. Why am I smelling raspberry? Like not even normal raspberry, but like dried raspberries, you know, the kind that you get in cookies. There we go. Oh, that's so pretty. And then we'll even it out down here. Yeah. Oh yeah. And then with these little bits. I'm assuming they're little air vents. I don't really know how hats work, other than you put them on your head. I know how that part works. Oh, I was going to do them with a little blush, wasn't I? Little cutie. There we go. Hello, son of a beach bum. Lovely to see you again. I'm just doing what I'm hoping are the last little bits. I think I'm going, oh dear, going to do some embroidery with this. Not at these little bits, but on the frog, which I shall reveal shortly. Whee! So fun. But yeah, this little guy. I think you need to go down. This flush needs to go a little bit further down. Maybe I should have just done 2 little round bits. Give a little pink bum. Just put a little bit of pink everywhere apparently. Just such a little cutie. Right, put the pink away, pleasure nerd. Put the pink down. Hat cat, yeah. Thank you so much, son of a beach bum. And thank you so much, Lucky Charm 101. So, at the moment, this is what we've got. I think maybe I want to make this part pink too. So I'm just gonna go over a couple of bits with the green. Just kind of define things a little bit better. Yeah, and then I think possibly yeah, I like that. And I want to do like a little kind of outliney bit there. A totally anatomically correct frog. I should do the skin around the eyes. Oh, amateur. Oh, it's just eyes and there's no... I mean, if his tongue's sticking out, it'll go all the way around. I like that. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm supposed to be doing the eyelids. Sorry if you can hear me grumbling. Grumbling, rumbling, stomach rumbling. Gosh, he's so cute. His little nose. I don't know if I'm going a bit loony, but this is beginning to smell quite nice. So it must be the thing that I've washed it with, because I got a little, I tried to have one which I could like use for hand washing things. There you go. Oh, it's so cute. Now, do I do a lock tongue? Kind of want to go over that bit because I feel like, oh, hello. I don't know if I like the pink there, but I do like it further round. So what I shall do, I wonder if I should make that lighter, like the underside, like, you know, your hand. I don't know. I say my hand is pinker, like substantially pinker on the inside than it is out. But so stinking cute. Oh yeah, I was gonna do a light. I'm a ding dong, aren't I? I've never called myself a ding dong before. What is going on? I'm losing my marbles. Yes, okay. That's where I'm at. Let's grab E3. Yes. Nope. Yes. Pink is the best colour. And yeah, thank you so much for the suggestion. I really do appreciate it. Just kind of in a... Oh, that's so lovely, bird lady. Well, thank you for sticking around. I'm sure the Soup Chick Kitchen will appreciate you being there instead of watching my silly little stream. But thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good time at the Soup Kitchen. That sounds lovely. Oh. Volunteering is fantastic as well. So good on you. You are better than me in several ways. Sorry, I am just trying to... That's so cool. I love this. Maybe just like a little bit on the snoot and maybe a little bit on the back. But yes, I need a light pink. And to not drop the lid. So I'm thinking like a VR4, because that's like a cold pink. So we'll do VR4 and the other one, which is VR5. Oh, hello, Sponge Case Squidge. It seems like you and Bird Lady did a little team tag of like tagging in. Oh, I know that feeling, random queer. I know that feeling very, very well. I cannot give you advice because I would want to eat the donut. So, and I know that that's not the healthy choice. So, I'm thinking like, oh, can you guys see that? Yes. I misread donuts as dog nuts and was very confused. I am so sorry. I'm just going to look up lily pad flowers or lily flowers. Yeah, they're like spiky. Oh, so I tried to use, I was like, oh, I won't use Pinterest. I'll use Google to see what frogs look like. And when I did that, it came up almost exclusively with AI images that were not tagged as AI. But the images just looked like too perfect. And that really annoyed me. Can you guys see this? Sorry, I've gone onto a different tab there. Ah, yeah, you can. Cool. I'll tilt up a bit more. Because they're like that, and then they go kind of. So I need to. Yeah. And then up a bit more to try and make that one look a bit more deliberate instead of me being like, let me just put petals. Do you know what's really, really funny? When I was planning this, I was like, I do not want flowers on this at all. So I think we're naming this one Raspberry, because the reason I'm painting this is because raspberry and white chocolate cookies got on it. Oh no, I have to make art out of something that was the entire purpose of me purchasing this hat, and then decided to go and wear it without painting it to see if I liked it. And instead I looked a lot like an elderly woman, which was a really humbling thing for me. This just now looks like pink fire, and I'm kind of here for it. I've given up with it looking super how it should. Yeah. Probably should put the towel back in. Oh, lovely to see you, Beth. I hope that you have a lovely day. Thank you for hanging around. There we go. This can be finessed at a later point. No, I've stopped caring. This is just fun. Whoops. Do you know what that works to? And then I just need to paint the bum a little bit more over there. Yeah, like that. Oh, that looks lovely, that does. Oh, I do love that. Maybe some like dots and maybe some like shadowing around the eyes. Yeah, definitely around there. Gosh, this guy's just so cute. Do you know what's really funny? I've not even whipped out the white yet. I'm going to try with no worries, Beth. I hope you have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. Oh, right, Ellie. Oh, that's good. I like that. So I'm now reaching a point where I'm like, I'm not even talking. I'm just doing. Which, as I said before, is obviously peak entertainment for all of you. This is just where you know that I'm starting to focus in. Let's say starting. Yeah, I like that. It's so cute. I'm not gonna lie, gang. What I am currently thinking about is, do I change the camera and move it to a like, I was gonna say forward facing, but like my laptop camera, and show you what it looks like on, because my hair is a state. I am not in the most flattering of outfits because I did not intend to do that, but oh gosh, someone, oh, thank you so much, Sponge Case Squid, you're so sweet. Let me pop that up. I was so busy doing that. But yes, the reminder to, if you've not already, it really helps me out if you watch some of my long form content, because YouTube is insane. But yeah, I am always eternally grateful for whenever you guys watch these through. Streams count as long form content, which is like great for me. So if you're worried you missed a bit, feel free to go back and watch again. You don't have to, but it's real cool. Oh gosh, yes. Oh dear, I was like, wait, did I miss one? Whew. Excellent. Well, just gonna do a quick kind of, and then the underside, and then for you guys up there, we've got it sort of the front, and then I've coloured in the little dots, and then this is the underside. So what's going to happen is this is going to suck for me for a moment. I'm just going to pop up my little break thing so I can get a camera and change my camera. Get a camera. Right. Okay. We'll see how this goes. How do I stop it? There we go. Yeah, see, I look a mess. My t-shirt isn't sitting right. It's we're having a time. I also look really tired. Wow. So this is the hat. This is not the colour. Wow, you've really desaturated this camera. But this is the hat, and that's the underside. So let's see how this looks on. So you are very kind, Sponge. But yeah, I think that's really cute. And ignore the moving boxes. Last time I did try and cover those up. I've not done that this time. And then the underside is the underside of the top. So it's like seeing it from below. But yeah, I think that's really fun. I like that. That's cool. And then, yeah, you can see the pink coming through. I recommend just, you know, decorating your own hat. That's so fun. That's great. Oh, I've had such a fun time with this, guys. So, yeah. Well, I feel weird peeking out from behind it. But thank you so much for your time. I've had so much fun making this. I need to find out if I can seal it in some kind of way. I've got some like Mod Podge that was imported from the US. If not, I think PVA glue is the same. But yeah, oh, I'm sorry, Raymond. I didn't realise that you didn't like frogs. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I hope, you know, I'll pop it on for my little goodbye. Yeah, I'm thinking like a fabric sealer. That'll be great. So thank you guys so much for joining me. As you can see, I'm quite warm. I'm very red in the face. My hair is becoming slowly more and more feral as I took it out. But I'm really looking forward to doing to seeing you guys, possibly, hopefully, on my birthday. I am going to try and do myself up so I can be visually on screen. And yeah, I'm so happy that you guys joined. I hope you have a wonderful week if I don't see you. But yeah, have a fab time, keep creating, do weird things that kind of get you out your comfort zone, and I will see you next time. Oh, thank you so much, Beth. Have a fabulous evening, afternoon, day, but I'll see you soon. Bye. I need to click end stream. Bye.